All right, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out. Before we start, write me at KingTyson713@yahoo.com. If you want my advice about something, you want my opinion about something, write me, KingTyson713@yahoo.com. If you like this content, please go to the video tab section of this YouTube channel. Click on the video that interests you, watch it, give me some feedback in the comments. Do you agree with me or do you not agree with me? I really appreciate that. So let's get on with the video, y'all. My hair, man, I need to get my hair, I need to take my braids down and get my hair rebraided. But I just got off work, y'all, so I'm gonna make it work, y'all. I'm gonna make it work. But anyway, look, let's get on the video. You know, I'm very hard on myself when it comes to my videos, y'all. I don't write anything down when I make these videos. Maybe I should have notes, but my thing is I have a topic and I'll just speak on it. I don't pre-plan it or anything. I just start speaking and I feel like, you know, God, you know, just allows me to get it all out, you know, and I'm passionate about what I talk about when it comes to relationships and things that we all need. Now, I'm not on my channel. I'm trying not to tell y'all that marriage is the end all be all where you should be. But I'm just saying that not even just marriage, but having someone that you could be committed to, you know, because let me say this, there's married people who are miserable and not happy in their marriage, but because they're married and they don't want to go through divorce because they're worried about what family members would say, what friends would say, how would they look to other people, you know? So that's the reason why a lot of people who are married are going through issues and really not happy. So I'm not telling y'all that marriage is the end all be all. I'm just telling y'all, and that's men and women, is that if not marriage, because there are happy marriages, there are beautiful marriages, there are marriages based on love. You know what I mean? It's out there. Someone is there for you. You know, my thing is on this channel, I try to tell you that if it's not marriage, at least it's somebody that you can be committed to, that y'all committed to each other. And I try to say, look, here are some things that you can do or possibly learn that apply yourself to where you can get someone, you know, whether you're a man or a woman, you know. Let me say this, y'all. I'm not a love coach. I'm not a love guru. I'm not a love expert. I'm none of that. I'm just a brother who, y'all hear my story before if y'all came many times. I'm just a brother who at 41 years old, who's married again, you know. I've been divorced before, you know. I dated, online dating, long distance dating, you know, just a brother who have experience when it comes to relationships, you know. So I just try to give y'all my experiences from myself, you know, and people that I know. And for the most part, I'm just a regular man, you know. I'm just a regular man, and I try to give regular people, we all regular people, none of us. And if it is celebrity people watching or people on the high end scale, whatever, of whoever, top tier people or whatever watch my channel, that'd be nice. But for the most part, we are all just regular people. I'm regular people. For the most of us, for the most part, excuse me, y'all, we are regular people. And we all just trying to figure it out. That's it. I'm trying to figure it out myself. You know, I just did some self-reflecting on my first marriage to my first wife, my son's mother. I did some self-reflecting and I had to change my whole mindset. I had a lot of issues after my divorce. I had a lot of issues going on. Me and my new wife, my current wife, we've been married for 2 years now. But we dated for a long time and we've been through things and issues, you know. But a lot of it is I had to get myself together, my mind together. And I'm not perfect, y'all. None of us are perfect. That's the thing I want y'all to see. You're not going to find a perfect person, you know. And everybody has flaws. And I don't want y'all to, my main thing is, listen, I don't want y'all to miss out on a great person trying to find this trying to miss out on a great person trying to find this ideal, perfect person that's in your head that don't exist. And if an inkling of that person exists, whether you're man or woman, an inkling of that person exists, I can guarantee you that person has the top choice of any person that they want to be with. And so you gotta see that you're in competition. You're gonna have you're gonna have to be very competitive to get to that person. And there's a lot of people that's probably men or women, look better than you, got more money than you, more status than you, whatever, can get that person's attention over you. So I'm just saying, we just regular people, and I say I don't preach settling, but I do preach finding someone that's fit for you. And a lot of times we tend to go chasing for something that we know is not best for us, but because we're trying to rely on lust, when it comes to looks, what sex is this, that, instead of a person who's going to be there for us for the thick and thin, someone that we can depend on, that's what my channel is about. When it comes to, if you got kids and that person got kids and you find a person that's fit for you where y'all can or y'all could blend families. These are things that's important. Not necessarily how tall a person is, how much money they got, like I said, how good the sex is. All these things can be worked on. Sex can be worked on. Building a connection. Sex can be worked on. You know what I'm saying? Getting your body together, working out, losing weight, gaining weight, whatever. That can be worked upon. But a connection with someone who will be there for you and that y'all get along and there's no issues, that's what's important. That's what matters. When you start looking at what's important, then the other stuff, it ain't important. It's not important, So I did a lot of self-reflection on my own life when I went through my divorce. And I had to get myself together. And that's the first thing you got to do. You got to get yourself together mentally. Because you're not going to be able to be ready for someone that's right for you, fit for you, if you're not mentally ready yourself. If you come in damaged from a previous relationship or previous relationships in the past, and you're trying to come into a new relationship and you're like, okay, I'm going to find this person now. I'm ready. But you're not ready. You're fooling yourself. If you can't bring old mindset to a new relationship. So you got to get yourself healed. I started going to therapy, and therapy has helped me a lot. I already told you, I give my people I give y'all, the insight. I'm not a person that's going to keep things away from you. I give y'all the insight. Therapy is expensive. Average therapy session is between $120 to $200 plus an hour, which is a session. And how I'm paying for therapy is if I have a job, and my job, and a lot of jobs I've been seeing on the insurance, you can call your insurance and you can, ask them, is therapy just like your medical insurance? For your medical, you call them. You say, hey, look, you paying for your insurance? They take the money out your check, you pay for your insurance, right? You ask them, hey, does y'all cover, like, if I need some therapy or whatever, like a psychologist or whatever? And they say, you know what? Yeah. We'll pay for that. The only thing you got to pay for is the copay. So that's what I pay. Y'all pay $20 a session. Way cheaper than paying $100 plus per session to $200, right? So my people, I give y'all the insight. If I got something, I'm gonna give it to you. Just like I tell my brothers, you want to make it in life. If you work in a dead end job, you work in a job that they don't pay you nothing, and it's gonna take you forever to get to a certain dollar amount. I tell my brothers, and you don't want to go to college, I tell, this is what I preach. I preach to my brothers, go to college. If you don't go to college, get you a trade. Get you a trade. A trade will pay just as much or even more than a college degree. I guarantee you that. I tell all my brothers, electrician, trucking, air conditioning, plumbing, you do sheet metal, any trade, anything you do with a trade, you're gonna make money. You're gonna make, in some years you'll make, if not 6 figures, close to 6 figures. And then you can start your own business if you want to pursue that with you having a trade. I'm telling you, the money is there. So if you want to be able to have money to support yourself, you have kids, paying for your kids, get your own place. You know, you want to do all these things. I tell my brothers, get you a trade. You will not be in school for a long time. Get you a trade. Sisters, I tell my sisters is that if you don't have a college degree, I tell my sisters, get you a college degree. I'm not one of these brothers that tell you, ladies, oh, just don't worry about, a man don't care about your academics. They don't care about you having a college degree. Let me tell y'all something, sisters. We right now in this time, in this world, we are in a survival mode. So I tell my sisters, if you don't get you a college degree, I would say go to the medical field. Go into the medical field. Try to be do phlebotomy. If you can't go for a registered nurse, go for LVN. You know, go just anything in the medical field, ladies. You can make you some decent money. You can make some good money. You know, you need to have money, especially if you got kids. You got to have money in this world. And if you're going to be single, you wanted to definitely take care of yourself. I will tell ladies that no, your money is not a big deal to men. How much money you make is really not a big deal, especially to a man who is self-sufficient and can take care of himself. So it's not a big deal. But let me say this, ladies. Looking for a man who's going to pay for everything, because I know ladies like to look for a man that can pay for everything and provide everything, 100% of the bills and everything. The only thing about that, ladies, is that those type of brothers who pay everything and you ain't got to pay nothing, 9 times out of 10, those brothers hold things over your head. They are controlling, and you're getting your ends off of their money. They will try to, most of the time, not every brother, but a lot of the brothers, I know situations, you know, for women I've talked to, women I'm cool with, whatever, you know, a lot of those, everything ain't always cracked up what is cracked up to be with that. So that's why I tell ladies, have your own motion. Even if you get a brother pay your bills and you pay less money or whatever, still have your own motion, because you never know. A brother can say, you know what, I ain't finna do this, I'm out, and leave you on stuck, and then you ain't been working, you ain't got no skill. Then you gotta piece something together to find a job at the last minute. Anything can happen. You gotta move back in with your moms or your family members and stuff like that. It's taking you a while to get back on your feet. Always have your own motion, ladies. You can still, you know, find a brother who's gonna help you out, stuff like that, but you're gonna want to still have your own motion. That's the main thing, have your own motion. But what I was telling y'all about my videos, y'all, I really be hard on myself, because I'll go back and listen to the videos after I put them out, and I say, damn, man, maybe I shouldn't have said this. You know, I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to hurt the ladies' feelings when I say things about things pertaining to the ladies. I try not to be disrespectful on my channel. I try to keep it as real as possible, so ladies, y'all can understand where me and coming from. Fellas, I do the same thing, fellas. I promise you, I'm not trying to cater to the women, fellas. But I give the fellas, I give y'all game too, you know. And it might be some things that I might say in the women's favor that you might not like. But I gotta be fair across the board. I gotta be fair, because in a relationship, we have to get along so we can work in this dynamic. A man and a woman. This thing has to work, you know. And right now in the economy, not the economy, but the way this world is, men and women are against each other. And it seems like it's no other race of men and women against each other than the black race, than our community. we are against each other for the most part. And a lot of the times, the ones who are against each other or who pitted against each other are, and I noticed, because I just sit back and peep game. The ones who create the most animosity between black men and black women are the ones who can't keep a relationship. The ones who are not happy with their own selves, unhappy in life. Those are the ones who go create these platforms. Those are the ones who spit that rhetoric. You know, a lot of times too on these platforms, you got to be careful because some people will spit a certain. They would talk a certain rhetoric, but they might not even live like that. That might not even be their philosophy. But they do that to get the views and get the money. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that if I, like, you might have a brother who's, excuse me, y'all, you might have a brother who bash women all day on his YouTube channel. Just bash women, bash single mothers, bash single women, just talk down on them. But there's an audience for that. There's an audience of men who want to, who watches that. And they got thousands of views. They got 100,000 subscribers. You got a lane for that. You got some women who have channels, platforms who they bash men all day, and then they got a bunch of a lot of subscribers and a lot of views. You know, so you got to, and a lot of times, y'all, in some situations, they don't even believe the stuff they saying, but they be saying that because they are targeting a certain audience, you know. But at the end of the day, I want it to be fair. I want it to be a fair playing field for both of us. So that's why I try to give things that men could use. I try to give things that the ladies could use, you know. And so I apologize if I come out too harsh or I say some things that's, you know, that y'all might not agree with. But for the most part, us being regular people, these are things that it gotta be told. It gotta be said so y'all can understand. So men can understand and the ladies can understand. You know, that's what I try to do. That's really my main purpose, y'all. And like I said, we human. And like I said, there's no perfect person, y'all. You know, everybody has flaws. But you just gotta see if those flaws are, and if they're small enough to where you can still love this person, and is this person still good for you? And we all can work on each other. I always tell people, always try to improve yourself. You know, y'all, if getting the attention of the opposite sex is your problem, you got to change. We're talking about just getting the attention. We got to change your appearance for men and for women. We got to change your appearance. If your issue is, well, I can't get people to notice me, you got to change your appearance. Something about your appearance is showing that you are too lax. You're too comfortable. And when you're too lax, too comfortable, people don't know if to approach you or not. Even if if you have a beautiful face, people still don't know what to approach you because you're not approachable, you know? So if you have to change the way you dress, change your physique, that can be worked on. That can be worked on. That's if you have issues with getting the opposite sex attention, right? Now, if you get the attention, you're able to get conversations from the opposite sex, but they are not trying to, especially if you're a woman and a man is not trying to close the deal with you on a relationship, and every guy you talk to is just automatically coming at you about sleeping with you, right? And then you feel like you're not being respected as a woman. You got to think there's something that you got to, what is it about you that these men are coming at you on some, I feel like I can come at her like that? What is something that you doing? Is it the way you carry yourself? Because let me tell you something, the way you carry yourself means a lot. If you're a woman, the way you carry, a man will treat you how the way you carry yourself. If you carry yourself like you easy, and I'm not just talking about dressing, I'm talking about actual mindset. A brother would treat you like you easy. You feel like a brother looks good, you're like, well, I'm gonna just go and get a brother some so fast. And then you wonder why you keep running to the same issues. Because you giving it up so fast, the brother's not even, he ain't got to take the time to get to know you, to take the time to court you. Ladies, as older we get, you should be past the phase of, this brother looks so good, I'm going to give him some. Up front, you should be past that. You should be giving brothers attention of brothers who's trying to court you. That's a brother who respects you, a brother who's trying to court you. Now, I know you're going to say, well, all men want sex. Yes, of course, all men want sex. But at the same time, let a man court you and you see where it goes from there. Let a man court you. And then you get to know the brother. Then if you like what you seeing, you like the brother's conversation, then if you feel like you want to give him something, give him something. We all grown at the end of the day. Be careful, be responsible. That's it. That's all I tell y'all. Because all the ladies that y'all be giving it up, and then you get upset because you're not getting the result of a man taking you serious as far as putting you in a relationship. And y'all keep running into these same issues. Now, ladies, now if you get to a brother that's, you can get a brother who got your attention. You can get a brother who, excuse me, y'all. You can get a brother who will come at you. I'm sorry. You're a lady, ladies, you're a woman who can get the attention. You can get the brother who approach you, trying to court you. Now start looking at red flags of when it comes to relationships. You know, do your background checks. Like I always tell you, ladies, do background checks. Make sure the brother ain't married. Make sure the brother ain't got domestic violence against women. These are things you gotta take the responsibility of yourself. Check some things out. The thing is getting to know people, y'all. That's the thing. Y'all gotta start. We gotta start getting to know people. That's our main thing. We gotta start learning how to get to know people. Fellas, we are passing up as men. We pass up good women. There are more, and I always say this, there are more good women for you than it is good men for a woman. I'm just keeping it real. And fellas, we will pass up good women playing with them, just sleeping with them, not taking them serious in a relationship. And we wonder why it takes us. We wonder why, and it ain't just a man thing. It's just in general. We'll pass up good people, just in general, not just a man thing. In general, we'll pass up good people out here playing, wasting time with people who we shouldn't even be dealing with in the first place. Wasting our time, like I said. And you could be being somewhere productive with the person that's fit for you. We got to do better, y'all. As our community, we got to do better at choosing. And one thing in our community we got down packed is that a lot of us, we got sex down packed. We can, we can lay it down, lay the pipe down. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to communication and getting to know the woman, and the woman getting to know the man, that's what's important. This is what healthy relationships are based upon. A friendship, a relationship that y'all have a talking situation and not just about sex, because we've been in situations to where the sex is good, but the relationship itself ain't shit. And a lot of that be in our community. And then all of a sudden, then you have a baby involved, and then if the situation don't work out, then you got a co-parent, that becomes difficult. Then you give it the next person, it be the same thing and the same thing and the same thing. You know, so we got to change that. We change that by our mindset. We got to start saying, okay, you made a mistake. You had a baby by a person you were supposed to have a baby by. Okay, that's cool. But we can't keep making that same mistake. We can't keep falling to the same situation of the people that we're with that are just like the last people that we've been with. You know, we keep going back to the same type of person. We got to start changing our mindset. Start doing some self-evaluating of our own selves. And when you do some deep thinking and change your mindset, you will see you will get better results. You know, you will get better results. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm King Tyson. Peace and blessings. One love. Don't forget to like and subscribe. On to the next one. I'm out.